Hello, hello, Chalkin history friends. It's Shelly. It's Saturday, May 2nd. I think we have a fun little project today. We're going to work with the Pooh All Smiles transfer. It's an A-size transfer. It's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Actually, easy peasy saffron or shimmer harvest easy. Say hello as you hop on. You'll see that red live box as you're hopping on in the top left corner of your screen. Hopefully we are live. I don't see it. There we go. All right, say hello guys. I have a little visitor. No, he's our little fur guy, except he wanted on my lap today. I don't know why. Daddy left to do some errands, so he needs special attention. But we're not sure we're going to be able to chalk really well with you in my lap. You're okay. Yeah. So this is the guy behind the bark that you hear every now and again. Ruff, 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 he says. He likes to guard the house, make sure we're safe and no intruders. Huh, Bubba? Except mommy has to do some crafting therapy, okay? So I'm gonna put you down. Is that okay? Can you say hello to everybody? Here, let's turn around. Say hi, everybody. Look. Say hi. Okay, mommy's gonna put you down. Oh my gosh, go get a bone. Go chew on a toy. All right, guys, let's get down to business here. And I'm excited. I went out to get the mail and I was not expecting this little package. So let's unbox that first. Or should I say unenvelope it. Let's see what came today. I think this is the order where if you placed a certain amount, you got, it was a surprise jar of color. And guess what we got? We got Meadow. So we got a free jar of Meadow, yay. And then let's just see what kind of goodies. Oh, this is all the Toy Story goodies. Yay. All right, so that's what came today, our Toy Story release. Hopefully, I think not tomorrow, tomorrow's Sunday. Hopefully in the other next day or two, we'll get, what else just came out? Oh, all of our Summer and Patriotic. That hasn't shipped yet, but I have another order where I had to use my design dollars. So I just placed an order for a few things. So that I think is coming too. All right, let's see what we got. This is the Toy Story Beef Transfer Bundle. I want to say there was only two. So you got the Saucy Cheesy Chosen with the aliens. So that's a fun one. What I like about this one is the saucy, the words, saucy and cheesy, and their faces are kind of like an off-white or an off-gray color. So that if you do put it on a dark shirt, you will see that. Now, Pizza Planet, like all this background color, sure, that's blackish. So that might blend in if you wanted to put it like on a black shirt, which I might do, honestly. I think I'm going to try it on a black shirt. I think I'm going to try it. It may or may not work, but I think I'm going to try it. All right, and then we got this one. This is the Friends, or the Family, sorry. So you got the whole crew, and it says family sticks together. Yes, they do. All right, that's the e-transfer bundle. This is the Toy Story transfer bundle. And I want to say, let's see. Let me just see if I'm correct. Yes, you will get a free transfer, a free exclusive transfer when you get the entire bundle. And this is the one you get for free. It says, "You've got a friend in me." And now you're singing it, aren't you? You've got a friend in me. And you truly do have a friend in me, so chat with me. Another A size says To Infinity and Beyond with Buzz Lightyear. Let's bring out the rest. We got our girlfriend Jessie. That's in a F size. We got Buzz Lightyear in a B size. We got our good old pal Woody. That's also a B size. And then again, the whole gang. This is called Andy's Toys. How cute. These would be adorable on our blocks. Like I would do 5x7, the 5x5, 5x5, maybe our 3-inch little block. Maybe if you had some of the remember the blocks that had 3 different sizes, he would look good on like a 3x4. Do the 5x7 here, and he would probably be good on, I think the 9x9 would be too big. Maybe a 6x6 would be cute. I don't know. They're all full of fun though, and there's some little bees, some flower, and a sun. So cute. So cute. All right, let's put these back because this is not what we're doing today. Today we are gonna work with Winnie the Pooh. And I'm going to put my heat transfers in the same bag here. So let me stick that. I'll stick those going the opposite way, and we'll just fold up the baggie that it came in. This way I am keeping the whole collection together. All right, and then let's just close that up. So yay, and then we got, like I said, we got the free meadow. The choices were, I want to say meadow bark, there was a red color and a blue color, right? Was it cherry or candy apple and then colonial blue? Those were the four surprise colors they were going to put in everybody's order. So yay, we got a free meadow. All right, let's get down to business. Can't wait. I feel like this is a fun project. Okay. They are adorable, and if you look up nice and close, each smile is different. So you got Pooh in 3 forms there. And wouldn't it be cute to do like a ribbon or some kind of a garland, do one way and then flip the middle guy, then do one way, then flip the next one, kind of alternate them. I think that would be cute. Or do them this way, like vertically. So instead of horizontally, stack that guy in there, take that guy up there, and do something that way. But I have our Chubby Square 3-pack, so I thought those would fit perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. So let's get these blocks out. And you could use both sides, which is nice. This would look cute on a little tier tray, or if you have a little shelf. If your child's room is decorated in Winnie the Pooh, or the 100-acre wood forest. Adorable, right? Adorable. Let's just keep that. All right. So I have not a dilemma per se, but I do have an idea. Like, should I do them in Shimmer Harvest? Or should I do Winnie the Pooh in saffron? I feel like he's the old-fashioned children's book color. The saffron's not as yellow as our Struggle Bus or Bumblebee. So I'm kind of torn between Shimmer Harvest and saffron. I don't know what I want to do. So what I might do too is, since we have these guys, these are those chalk suede tags that come in this month's club. And if you need any links to anything, please comment the word link or look in the video description, because I usually include all the links in there. And I beg you, if you are going to make any kind of substantial purchases, sign up as a Perks member so that you can get everything 30% off. 30% off, you guys. And then you're privy to just other sales and promos that we have going that are just specific to Perks members and designers. Regular customers will pay or I guess I should say retail customers will pay retail price or retail sale prices, whereas Perks members get even better sale prices. Okay, so I'm trying to undo this string here. Oh, it's one big long one. Okay, so we're gonna have to go ahead and do this. We're gonna use this string on here. I'm gonna fold it in half and we're gonna give it a quick snip here. And we have to evenly divide this in 3. Oh gosh, and this is where I struggle. I should just measure it and then I would know for sure. Let's just give this a good measure. How about that? And then we'll know where to cut it. Okay, so right there. Of course, it's not going to be a good number where you can divide it by 3, right? That would be too easy. Okay, we are looking at about 31 inches. About 31 inches, so 31 divided by 3 is not easily divisible. We're gonna say every 10 inches, so let's just cut this to 10. I'm gonna make sure they're the same length here. And that's just for the chalk suede tags. We're gonna do the Winnie the Pooh All Smiles. We're gonna do a couple projects real quick. Here's 10. And then we can hold this up to this. Snip the next section. Because you get 6 tags. This is the tags are from our monthly club, which is the Paris one this time, which we played with yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna make these all the same length. And they're all about even. It doesn't matter, it's all good. So let's take 3 of okay. We'll put these back in the bag because you never know, we might do something with those 3 down the line. So cute. I wonder if you could sublimate on chalk suede. I don't know that I've seen that done yet. All right, we'll leave these till last. We're gonna do saffron on the blocks and then we'll do the shimmer on the chalk suede, okay? All right, so we have our 3 blocks. I think I'm gonna make the grain go up and down. You can pick like one side looks better to you than the other. If you like it's the whitewash on one side versus the other. Way there. And then I'm gonna grab, where's my wax? We're gonna do a quick little waxing of these guys. I'm gonna grab my paper towel. You guys, it is dreary here. It has been raining for 3 days. Oh my gosh, 3 days long. But we have been in a pretty bad drought. So like they had, the fire warnings, like you weren't allowed to have a fire in your yard or anything like that. So yeah, that's pretty bad when they're putting those warnings out. All right, so we applied. Now I'm gonna get a different paper towel. These paper towels are a little bit different, I think. I think I bought a different brand. All right, let's get these buffed out. I like to go against the grain too, so that it kind of gets in those little nooks and crannies of the wood grain. Let's get this one. Sometimes have to kind of move it around a little bit. a little rubbery, so we're gonna kind of fuzz or wax that one a little bit better. Buff it. There, I see a little shine, little shine, little shine. Okay, yay. Let's do this. Let's get a color tray. I'm gonna knead my chalk paste packet. That kind of just stirs it up a little bit, make sure it's nice and mixed. Then I kind of push it away from the bottom, okay? I want to keep this color strip up here so I know what exactly is in my singles. And then I'm going to kind of go halfway-ish and squeeze the saffron out. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect Pooh color, you guys. The perfect Pooh. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. This is called the Pooh All Smiles. Isn't he so darn cute? Okay, I'm just gonna do one at a time. Center that little Pooh head there. Totally eyeballing it. All right. Okay, also, actually, oh yeah, I wanted to get one more color out, so I'll have to find it now. Here's black velvet. I don't think I have a black velvet. Maybe I do. Let's see. I do have a black velvet open. So I'm just gonna kind of knead what's left in here. Push it away from our sealed line here. We'll squeeze some over here. What we're gonna do first, and you guys can use markers if you wanna use markers instead of chalk paste. You could always try that too. But we're first gonna do the outlines of all the faces. I do have, like I said, I gotta get one more color that I wanna use. Okay, and then get that excess off. The Pooh Bear. I think while I'm at it, I'm gonna do at least the chalk tags too. Okay, look at how cute he is. He's so cute. This would be cute as a little tag for like a gift, baby shower. Kind of like a baby announcement, just a baby gift. All right, we're just doing one at a time. When I keep my squeegee upright, you can see how I'm really getting a lot of that excess off here. Let's pull that. There we go. Oh, how darling. How darling. And you could put, if you have like some Pooh ribbon or just the color of the Pooh, that would be cute. All right, so let's put that aside to dry. Let's get this. Let's start with the second one here. I've got a little mess working over here, so I'm going to get that cleaned up before I continue here. So like the bottom of our blocks don't get dirty. Say hello, my friends. What's everybody up to today? It's Saturday. Like I said, it has been raining for 3 days straight here. 3 days straight. I'm about over it, but we're in a drought, so I get it. It needs to rain. but I want to get outside. Luckily, my little fur boy doesn't mind the rain. It's not thundering or lightning or anything. It's just downpouring, just coming down in spurts. It's just crazy. All right, there's the little second one with his little tongue sticking out. Now we're going to bring over our second tag. I mean, this is so darn cute. These Pooh smile guys are pretty darling. Pretty darling. You can see I'm not using a whole lot of paste. I still haven't even like gone to get more. These Pooh faces are pretty small. Cute. So cute. Now, the chalk suede paper is just a little more difficult to peel it off, but just be patient. Oh my, look how cute. That is so darling. All right. And then we're gonna do the last but not least. Again, still haven't even gone to get more, so we've scored out more than we needed, clearly. You use very little, guys. Very, very little. Now down here is the little trademark that I just saw and so happened to avoid. I like that they trademark everything. I just don't want it on my creations. That's all. I just don't want it there. How cute, he's winking. He's so darling. Okay. Which of Pooh, out of all his friends, do you like? We all love Pooh, so out of all his friends, which friend do we like the best? Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet, Eeyore, who else is there? I don't even have all the transfers in front of me. Christopher, Robin. I'm just trying to avoid that copyright there. Okay. Man, he's adorable. Look at that little wink wink. Okay, let's put this. Kind of put that back on there, and then I'm just gonna get a wet wipe. Kind of just put that on top. Keep that paste wet. Okay, before I can get to it. Then I'm going to get another wipe and wipe myself up because we don't want to spread any colors everywhere. Like I said, I need one more. I got to find one more color. Hopefully it's not too far away. Because I want to color, or we could do a marker. Maybe we'll do a marker for that. Let's do a marker. Oop. I was going to use taffy for his tongue. That would be, I think, a really cute color to use. Let me see. Let me see if I can find my taffy pretty quickly. Of course, it's like all the way on the bottom here. Let me just jig. Ooh, we could do fangirl. Do we think that sparkly pink tongue would be cute? I don't know. I kind of want to try taffy. Taffy is one of our en vogue colors. It's just a really fun pink tongue color, I think. Or, like I said, you can use, we have chalk markers, but they're more neon, so I'm not really sure that would work. But these are awesome markers. If you need a link, I can get you one. Those are really nice acrylic markers. I like those a lot. Okay. Look at that perfect pink tongue, I think. Let's grab one of these little doodads. I'm just gonna barely touch it in there. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna go over the black. And I don't think I'm going to repaste it. Because honestly, the black is kind of coming through. So I'm just kind of dabbing it. You can water it down a little bit if you even wanted to do that. This tongue is completely just open, so we can just dab that. Just try to stay in the lines. Honestly, a marker would probably be a whole lot easier. Or a colored pencil, you could use that. So cute. Pooh, what color is Pooh's nose? I'm gonna do a quick Google. I'm thinking it's Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Look at images. Thinking it's black, right? Yeah, it's black. So I don't know. I don't want to color in his nose because then you lose all those little marks. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. We're going to think about that one. We're going to think about that one. So let's just, for grins and giggles, because we're talking about it, let's get a marker out. Oh, let's see if I got a cute pink that we can use. We could do pink. We could do the shimmer fangirl, the fangirl, to go with the shimmer harvest. So everything shimmers, or just try to see what kind of colors I have. See if we have a better pink for a tongue. Let's do fangirl, why not, right? Let's do fangirl. Oh, so then, you know what I might do? I think I'm gonna get a dark gray. We're just gonna get a dark gray and maybe do his nose in a dark gray. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's put our taffy away. What a cute color though, it's so bright. I'm just gonna blow these dry because we need to make sure they're dry. Before we really get started coloring in and all. You could just color the black, the color of Winnie the Pooh, and then just do that. Probably should have tried one time with that. All right, let's just see if we can color in his nose. Yeah, see, I'm trying to avoid the black lines, but not doing a very good job. We could always just get a black marker too and put them back. That one I didn't do so bad. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just get a black marker and put his lines back. Once this dries, I should be able to see the lines underneath a little better. There we go. He's cute. He really is cute. This one. Okay. What are we thinking so far? Are we liking that? So let's see if this is the thin end. Oh, these are just one. I was gonna say I can maybe put some more of his markings of his tongue in there. Just to bring his tongue out a little bit more there. Number is 27. Okay. There we go. He's so cute. All right. Let's do this. Let's get a little bit water. A couple little squirts on that. And I'm going to get... Do a brush or do I want to do one of these guys? Let's try one of these guys first. And I'm just going to kind of stir in that water. We're just thinning it. We're not getting it to a crazy color wash. We're just going to thin it up a little bit. Okay, put these aside. Work on a block first. We're going to definitely go over the black here, okay? So, but I'm going to try to stay away from it for the time being so I don't smear it because you will awaken the dried paste. Try not having too much paint on your paintbrush or whatever you're using to apply it. Because it will take time to dry. Like I feel like this ear has a lot on there. I feel like it might be easier to just paint the block, honestly. But we started it, so now we gotta finish. But this color, this saffron is definitely the color you want for Pooh. Or add a little I guess I would maybe order or add some brown. To Bumblebee, and that might tone it down a little bit to get this color. Kind of got it on that marker there. Plus I waxed the blocks, so there might be areas of resistance. He will be cute in the end, I promise you. Just trying to see wherever it's white. Okay, now he sits so he can dry. I'm going to probably use a marker on the tags, so we'll leave those tags alone. Again, probably in retrospect, should have just colored the block. But now we're in it, guys, so. We're in it now. No going back. Oops, went over his nose a little bit. We're too far committed now. Too far committed. What's everybody doing today? Is it a fun day? Is it a work day? Is it a lay around and just be lazy kind of day? Is it a get in my craft room and craft today? My husband went to do some errands. So I said, I'm going to go live. I'm trying to avoid, like the black lines, yep, I'm going over them, but I'm trying to not like awaken them. I don't want to get them too wet so that it smears. But if I could avoid like his tongue and stuff, I will. And his nose, I don't want to go yellow over his nose. Okay. Second Pooh done. I think I see Mary and Kathy. Hello, ladies. Do you have anyone special in your life who would love some Pooh Bears? Man, once grandkids start coming for me, they are going to have everything customized. One day I hope I'm blessed with grandchildren. I know one child of mine will. The other two, we'll see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Your grandkids are the best. I think being an aunt and uncle is fun too. You could still spoil them, right? They're still spoiling allowed. All right, we are almost done with this guy. It almost looks like because like this chalk paste is thick in some spots and it looks like a drawing out of a book. All right, there's that. I'm gonna get these guys somewhat dry. We'll have to wash the transfers so that we can do the black on top. So let's try to get these guys dry. What are you thinking so far? Aren't they cute? I like the various tones of that saffron in there. So we're going to keep them up there. Let them continue to dry. Let me find a good color for Pooh. The Pooh Bear. Let me find a good color. I feel like that might be too orange. That might be too orange. All right, so this pack is more of like they call it like earth tones. Let's see here. Let's try that one. I thought there was a color we used. I think this is fabric, yeah. I thought there was a color I used that kind of reminded me of Tweety, and this might be the color. So let's see how this does. This is more of a lighter. Gosh, I just realized the TV's on. Okay, I'm trying not to really awaken that black. I don't want to smear it. Definitely, what do you guys think? Like, do you like that darker Pooh or do you like the lighter Pooh? If you look at different drawings of him, you know, over the years, he's definitely changed. Here, I smeared his eyes a little bit there. Oops, now this is going to be wet because If I wanted to, I probably could find a little bit darker of a marker and then kind of blend. But I like this color. I think this is a good color. Oh yeah, we'll have to do something in the middle. So I guess I'm not going to do the shimmer harvest. You would have to paint that, like you would have to paint it with a solid color first and then come back over with the shimmer, because the shimmer's like something to be applied underneath it. It builds better when you do that. So I guess we're not going to do that. It's okay. And these markers flow so nice. If you see that red light box, we are still streaming. Say hello. Links to products are in the video description. Chalk Couture products, that is. Okay, that try. And last but not least, and then we still need to do something with our tongues. I am going to try the Fangirl on here though. That I will try, because that's more of a metallic, not a shimmer. So I think we'll be all right using that just as is. Let's kind of outline this first. Again, I'm going to try to avoid the black, but if I go over it a little bit, it's okay, because we're going to re-chalk all the black. After we clean our transfer. It is a rainy day here in South Carolina. Very rainy. It's been raining, honestly, for 3, maybe 4 days. It's just been crazy wet. But we have been in such a drought that we need it badly. All right. All right, all 3 of those are done. They look pretty good. Let's put our marker back. Then we're gonna get a little bit of Fangirl. We're gonna open our Fangirl, you guys. I haven't opened it yet. Ooh, that was last month's color of the month. This month is Home Ink, and we also released a cherry ink for the patriotic designs that you may do. So make sure you grab those. Just trying to clean this off a little bit. Okay. Ooh, his tongue is going to be very metallic. Doesn't coat very nice though. Not on chalk suede paper anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm digging that. It's very shimmery, but not a very strong color. Let's see if I need to do like a second coat or something. I don't know. I think for this purpose, I don't like it for his tongue. Not digging it. Not digging it. So maybe we'll go back to our taffy for that. Let's get it dry. I'm just gonna dip it in very little. That's just so much better. So much better. Quick little dip in there. There we go. That's better. So much better. Hi, Michelle. I'm not seeing comments for some reason. Try to re-comment again if you actually made a comment. I see your name with a blank space. We are playing with Winnie the Pooh. All right, let me move these guys all out of the way so we can wash our transfer. Let's bring that over. I had it sitting under a wet wipe, so we're just going to wipe that down first. We're going to turn it over and we're going to work on the other side. I need to find my, let me go grab my board eraser real quick. Hang on tight there, friends. All right, I got it wet in the sink. this is the back side. You can see it comes cleaner with our board erasers. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without these board erasers. I have some old transfers that were pre-board eraser, and I still can't get like the stain out because they've sat so long. Okay, we're gonna put that back over. And then look at that, how that comes out. And I'm not scrubbing too terribly crazy because I will be shaking you guys like crazy. So, but look at that. Just a little bit of pressure. And it takes that stain right off. I don't mind if they're stained. I just don't want our chalk paste to dry in the transfer. That's really what that's your main goal. You want to get all that paste out of the silk screen, okay? It's okay if it stains, you just don't want dried paste. All right, so I'm gonna take a paper towel now, and then we'll just wipe that off. Really get that moisture off, guys, because we do not want to bring any of our dried paste back to life there. We want it to stay dry. Okay, let's do our blocks first. Or we're gonna do whichever, design it is. So this guy, let's start from the left to the right. So we need this one and this one. I think the tags are gonna be adorable. I think those would look so cute on gifts and okay, we're going to line this back up. All right, that looks pretty darn good. Let's grab some fresh black paste here. And then just re-chalk the entire design, okay? And then lift gently. Oh my God, look at how that comes back to life. Holy cow. There's our Pooh. He's back. Okay, it was this guy, right? Yeah. All right, let's do the same on the tag. This one might be a little more difficult because okay, if you're gonna be a little off, you're gonna see it, and that's okay. Sometimes that just makes the lines really nice and thick. So let's see if we can. And our chalk tags they stick pretty well to these transfers here. So maybe well, I don't want to wait because I don't want that to dry. Okay, we're gonna just try to. It's sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay, that's good. Maybe it was. My gosh, why am I struggling here? Feel like it's close enough. We're close enough. I'm all right with close enough. Make sure you're getting the whole thing here. peel it up and see how we did. Oh yeah, look at that. He's adorable. So cute. So cute. All right, so we got those two done. Next one is the tongue. Let's get the tongue. Wonder if we should do the tag first. All right, let's do the tag first. Problem is, it just, you know, wherever it hits first, that's where it's sticking. Now I just want to get it lined up. There, I think we're good there. I think we're good. I'm going to squirt out a little fresh black here. Just a little bit. Okay. Don't forget on that last one, we're going to try to avoid that copyright. Oh no, some of it from the other Pooh Bear got on there. Oh my gosh, but look how cute that is. You're killing me, Pooh. You're killing me. You're so darn cute. All right, let's get this lined up. This one pulled up a little bit of his face. That's not nice. I wonder why I did that on that one, in the middle. Okay. Before I move on, I want to try to get off that black on the side here. So let me get a... This is our chalk suede. We had paper. We still may have the paper packs, but the tags are from our monthly club that we just released yesterday. It comes with a Paris design. But I didn't want to use the tags with my Paris design, so there we go. All better. There's that one. All right, so maybe we go back to doing the black block first so that we don't take off any more of his yellow. I'm gonna try to just go over that. Sometimes if you go over it when it's nice and dry, that kind of gives it a waxing. It's strange, but it works. Okay, let's line him up. Okay, that looks good. Yep. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. Again, there's a little bit of the copyright there, so if you are always unsure whether you're going to hit it or not, or other spots of your designs, you guys get some of our placement tape here. And then you just cover it up. And then there's no worries. No worries. And then just go away from it. Okay, so we're going to go away, away. On my finger, and then we're gently gonna peel it away. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that on that. I think it's because I did the chalk suede paper first, which is kind of odd. Okay. So we may fix him. I don't know. We'll see. All right, now let's get this last one lined up. Okay, I think I'm getting close here. So close. I think we're good there. We might, like I said, we might be a little off, but that's okay. It kind of gives it a thicker line. Go away from the tape. If you go towards the tape, sometimes you run the risk of, you know, shoving that paste underneath, and we don't want to do that. Okay, I think we should be all right. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Slowly, slowly, slowly. How adorable. So cute. You guys, this is bothering me, so I think I'm going to repaint him, which means we'll probably go over a little bit of the black lines. Let's make sure he's nice and dry though. And then, you know, if all else fails, you turn it over, right? All right, so let's just quickly do this. This is really wet. And that really took a lot off some places. It's so weird. That happened because I did it on the chalk paper first, chalk suede paper. That's kind of interesting. Little interesting. Finish up with his ear here. I might have too much. We have to make sure this is good and dry though before we continue. All right. There's just a few spots we need to actually really just touch up on. So let's get it dry. So far, so good though. They're adorable. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Do you love Pooh or not? Got the tags, I think, turned out great. We got our tags here. They're so cute. Gosh, I wish I knew somebody who was having a baby. These would be adorable for little gift tags. I wonder if there's some really cute thin Pooh ribbon out there. Sure, there's got to be, right? Saw a little bit there, so we're gonna get that dry. How cute. Okay, let's put those tags aside so those don't get ruined by any chance at all. All right, and then I'm gonna let me grab a clean paper towel. And I'm gonna we're gonna kind of do that to it, okay? Just making sure I don't spread anything. That kind of buffs it crazy enough. All right, that's with the tongue. So I know we got some paste here, but we're really only worried about the black. So hopefully it doesn't pull up again. If it does, it is what it is, right? Okay, I'm just lightly tapping it down. We're gonna grab black paste. And we're gonna chalk Winnie the Pooh again. All right, why is that a mess? Oh no, don't get on my tags. Why is that such a mess? Goodness, okay, I need to be careful when I take this off. Okay, that worked, yay! Okay. Woohoo! I need to clean up before I touch anything, you guys. What do you think? I think they're so cute. I really do think they're adorable. That would look cute on a little shelf, a little dresser, a little tiered tray. Goodness, I am a mess. Messy, messy Marvin here. Okay. Put that there. Clean up before I touch anything. Move anything. Ruin anything. I am going to go shopping for some fun little Winnie the Pooh ribbon, but there's our blocks. Let's do our tags here. Get our strings. Oh, it would be cute to put some, oh, I'll have to see if I have any beads. I know I have some beads. So we'll look for some beads. There's one. So stay tuned on the tags. We'll probably add some beads and some cute little ribbon. There's that. All right, let's put it with the ones they belong to. So there's that guy. There's that guy. This is this guy. All right, there's our Winnie the Pooh little blocks and some gift tags. I hope you guys enjoyed today's demo. And you know what? There are no chalk emergencies, so usually it can be fixed. So don't fret. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.